Hey everybody, it's Judy Klock here at Stampin' with Crafty Clock. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. It's pouring here in Middletown, Virginia. So it's a little on the cooler side, which is kind of nice because it's been very hot. But we're going to give it just another minute or two for people to hop on to see if anybody's going to do our secret stamping tonight. Hey everybody. Just go ahead and pop on, leave a comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. I am using StreamYard, so you have to give StreamYard permission to, so I can see your name. Hey, Ann, how are you? Good, I can't even speak. I'm glad to have you here. So the first hint was posted on my Stampin' with Crafty Clock Facebook page, and it was also sent out in my weekly newsletter. So if you are not on my weekly newsletter email distribution list, there will be a link in the comments after this broadcast for you to sign up. So please go ahead and sign up. And if you are not already a subscriber to my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate you subscribing. It just helps me with the algorithms. As more people subscribe, my channel will be shown to more people, so more people will be joining us on Secret Sunday Stamping. So thanks. Hey, Natalie. I can't wait to hear all about the shower yesterday. I hope it was great. I'm sure it was. All right, we're just going to give it another minute or two. Hey, Claudette, how are you? Hey, the gang's all here. This is great. So let's go ahead and just kind of review our hint one. Make sure you guys have everything ready to go. And then we'll get started with hint number two. All right, so you needed really just one color of cardstock today, plus basic white. So the card base is actually only 5.25. I'm sorry, 5.5 by 4.25. So it's just 1/4 of a regular sheet. Then we need another piece of cardstock that was 3 inches by 8 inches, and we're going to score that at 4 inches. We need another of that color A cardstock, and either die cut or punched to about a 2.5 to 2 3/4 inch circle. If you want to use like the scalloped one and the plain one, that's fine. You need a piece of designer series paper that is 5.25 by 4. Now, Natalie asked a great question. She wanted to know if it was portrait or landscape. My sample card used a non-directional DSP, so it didn't matter. If you are using a directional DSP, the large piece should definitely be in landscape. And the smaller piece, that's 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, that should be portrait. All right. Then you need basic white cardstock, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. We need another piece, of basic white cardstock that is punched to a smaller circle. So that you want to be like 1.25 to 2, 2.25 to 2.5, because that will be sitting on the solid color cardstock. Then you need another piece of basic white. I said 3 by 4. It depends upon what either stamped or die cut image you're using. So that will really sort of determine the correct size. My image was fairly small, so like 3 inch by 4 inch was perfect for mine. If you need coordinating cardstock for the die cuts or punches, then get that. Mine had little pieces, so I did use a little scraps of like black and yellow to cut out some of the other pieces. Embellishments, if you want them, you need a stamp set or multiple stamp sets with images and sentiments. I paired, I only used one, but this one didn't have any sentiments, so I'm going to have to pull some in from later. Then coordinating inks, and obviously the matching dies or punches for your stamp set, or you could always fussy cut your images. So whatever works for you. And then adhesive and Stampin' Dimensionals, because you know I love my Stampin' Dimensionals. All right. Is everybody set and we're ready to get rolling with our second hint? Here we go. All right. So we want to stamp a sentiment and or images on that 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of basic white cardstock. And when we're done, we're just going to set that aside for now. So go ahead and get stamping and let me know when you're done. Trying to get my water intake in for the day. While you all are stamping, I've been playing with the Bewitching stamp set today. How cute is that? This is from the old last year's, like Hollow's Night Magic or something, because this one doesn't have any sentiments, but I had so much fun playing with it. I love those witches sets. People are probably thinking it's too early for Halloween, but I just did Christmas in July, so Halloween comes first. I am going to offer a little class in August. It's not really a class. It's more like just a tutorial and a stamp along. It will be featuring the Bewitching. I keep calling Bewitched. The Bewitching stamp set, and it will be a 4-card tutorial. So you'll get the card stock only, just the card stock for the. I did, Claudette. I'll respond later. I've just been busy today, but thank you for what you said. I appreciate that. It'll just be 4 cards. It'll be 4 card stocks, and we'll just make the cards real together. It's probably about $15 for the tutorial, the postage to mail the 4 little card sets to you, and just a Zoom class to stamp and have fun. Yeah, my kid on Sunday, my kids come out for lunch, Claudette. So between church this morning and then the kids come in, and then Jim had like a utility trailer that we wanted to sell. So we put that on Facebook Marketplace. So I was dealing with those emails all today, and we finally sold it, thankfully. And so that's why I haven't responded to emails today. All right. I see Anne's done. Anybody else done with hint 2? I'm just going to wait a little bit. Let's see. Tell your friends too to come do our secret stamping, because yeah, thank you, Claudette. I appreciate that. The more people we have, the more fun it will be. So bring your friends along with you next time. We're a pretty fun group. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Hint number 3. You want to stamp a sentiment or an image or both on that basic white circle, and we're going to set that aside for later use. So we're going to get all of our stamping done first. And then we'll move on from there. I'm so excited to show you the card. I can't wait. There was kind of a lot of steps. And I will say, I did get the inspiration for this from Jackie Bohaus. Is that, I don't know how you say it. She had done a similar type of card, and I thought I liked the design, so I kind of cased it and changed it and added some stuff, and so that's where we are. And if you're catching this later, if you're joining us late, you can always go back and watch the replay, so you can go and get started and with hint number 2 and work your way up. Right now, all we're doing is stamping. So if you're joining late, we stamped the inside piece, and now we're stamping the white circle. And all right, let me know when you're done. If you're done with 3, please say done 3. So I know, because I see done's, and I don't know if that was the previous step, if that's this step. It just helps me because I'm old. Can't remember stuff. I wish there was a way that we could have, besides just the comments, I wish there was a way to have it interactive where you guys could actually be vocal and we could chit chat. You like Jackie's style? Yes, I do too. All right. I just got to see a few more people saying done with 3. Yeah, that would be fun, right, Claudette? We have fun together. And there may be a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet. I need to work on that. I wonder, I have to look and see if I could do it like on Zoom and have that live stream to Facebook. I don't know if that would work, but I'll have to ask someone way smarter than me. All right, we're going to move on. I think everybody's done with number 3. So let's go ahead and move on to hint number 4. Now on the piece of the remaining white cardstock, you're going to stamp the image that you're either going to fussy cut or punch or die cut or whatever. So go ahead and stamp that on that larger piece of basic white. And then that should be it for our stamping. So we had bingo last night. That was fun. Claudette cleaned up. She was our big winner. I'm ready for the sun to make a return. I'm over the rain. I'm surprised. I have 2 actually. 2 friends here in the studio tonight. I have Emma the German Shepherd and Trooper the Chocolate Lab, and they are both passed out on the couch. So when my daughter and son come, they bring their dog. My daughter has a dog, and they bring Penny with them. And Trooper and Penny were just playing. And here, I think he's just tired from playing so much. All right. How are we doing? Are you done, everybody, with step 4, hint 4? We can move on. All right. Let's move on to hint number 5. Gotta figure out how to get these pages so they separate a little bit easier. Okay. So now the image you just stamped, you need to die cut it, punch it, fussy cut it, whatever. And then we're going to set that aside for use a little bit later. All right. Let me know when you guys are done. We can just move on. I have to come back down here and clean my studio. I go in bits and spurts where it's clean for a while, and then I get working on projects, and it looks like a tornado came through, and then I go and clean it again. Stays clean for about a week. I don't know. Too much time not enough time to get stuff done. All right, we're moving on. Natalie, are you almost done with 5? I'm just checking. No rush. Well, I have until 8 o'clock. I'm doing a Zoom call with some friends that are all over the country. So we try to every like 2 to 3 months just kind of get together via Zoom and have like our happy hour, just catch up and see how everybody's doing. That at least was one good thing from the pandemic is it gave us the ability to learn Zoom so that we could connect with our friends literally across the country. So it's great because Lisa's up in Seattle, near Seattle. Lisa, Allison's down in Florida. Becca just moved back from Key West, so she's down here in Virginia. And Mel is out in Oklahoma. So you dropped on the ink sentiment stamp on my white shorts, and you could read it. Oh no, Natalie. I'm glad you got it cleaned up. All right, here we go. Number 6. So you want to take the large piece of DSP and adhere that to the card base. I will say that's why when I'm in here working, I usually have on like black yoga pants. This way, if I drop stuff on it, I'm usually okay. Because, I mean, you know me. Look at my fingers. They're all inked up because I am just such a slob. Okay. Some of these steps are pretty easy. It just shouldn't take that long to do some of them. I think the hardest ones were the first 5 with the stamping and cutting, and now it's just assembling. And this is the fun part. At least I think it's the fun part. Gotta get a chair that doesn't creak every time I move. I eventually want to get some nice wood tables down here and some nice chairs, but that might be on next year's budget. All right, moving right along. Okay, so you want to fold that 3.5 by, I'm sorry, 3 by 8 inch piece of cardstock in half, and that will create like a flap or, like a, like a opening. Look, it's Stampin' charades. All right, everybody got their piece folded in half? Yeah, that was a pretty quick step. I mean, some of these could, I guess, maybe be multiple part steps, but we're going to make them individual hints. All right, I'm going to move right along because all you had to do is literally fold it in half. All right, now you want to take that piece and you want to put like the bottom of it, because you have like a top and a bottom, put the bottom part on the card base, placing it about 3/4 of an inch to an inch from the left edge. Remember, the card base itself is in landscape. So this is going to go like, it's going to open in the portrait position. Again, some of these measurements are just, I'm eyeballing it and it looks like it's 3/4 of an inch, an inch. I mean, if you center it, there's no right or wrong here. If you want to put it close to the right edge, It's your card. Do what you want. Just have fun. That's the most important thing. Is just have fun. And I always love seeing. Have you seen Jackie stamping with her husband Dave? I have. I have. They're adorable. Has anyone heard how Sharon Armstrong is? Because I know she had fallen ill, and I don't know if she's better. I hope so. I could not get my husband to stamp with me if I paid him. I think he'd be hilarious, but I don't think he'd want to do it. And what's the other couple that's now? Is it back porch stamping? Is that the one where it's the husband and wife that do it together? They're also adorable. Uh, Poor Sharon. That's terrible. Hope she gets well soon. All right. Are we done with 8? Let's see. I see done with 7, done with 7, done with 7. Whole bunch about Jackie and Dave and Sharon. Okay. Okay. So just let me know when you're done with 8. Why isn't this? Okay, you're done. Okay, done. All right. Let's go on. Okay. Number 9. Now you want to take that 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of basic white that we stamped in hint number 2, and you want to put it on the inside of that 3 by 8-inch piece of cardstock. All right. Let me know when you guys are done with number 9. We'll zip right along. I think there's, I don't know how many hints there were today. 14? 15? I think there's about 14 hints. And we'll get it all figured out. I wonder, I don't think I can pop this out. Can I pop that out? Oh, what do you know? But then I can't see comments. Okay, let us. I talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I need expert advice. Stampin' on the back porch is Karen Tim. Oh, from Minnesota. I don't know why I thought they were on from Texas. Okay, done 9, done 9. Okay, moving right along. Let's go on to number 10. Okay, so now you want to take that small piece of DSP and put it on the front of that 3 by 4-inch flap. So, well, now it's 3 by 4 inch because it was 3 by 8 and we folded it in half. So now you got a 3 by 4 inch and just put that right on the front. Oh yeah, Kylie and Bruno, yeah, in Australia, yeah, they are cute. She's always so bubbly. All right, Natalie's moving along. All right, done 10, done 10. Okay. All right, ready to move on? Let's see, number 11. So, sorry, take your basic white circle from hint 3 and adhere it to the other color cards, like layer it over the other colored cardstock circle. So we're just going to layer up our circles. How's everybody liking it so far? All right. All right, Claudette's getting done. I'm gonna start working on my page list. I think I need like those, you know, those old rubber fingers you used to use in the bank? I think I need one of those to turn the pages. I don't even know if they would make those anymore. Now they have that that like sticky stuff. You can just like wax or something. You just dip your finger in there to count the money. Done 11, done 11. All right. Anybody else? Everybody else done? All right. Let's go ahead. Going on to number 12. So now you want to put these circles. Now, if it's going to change, because if you adhered it to the with a little bit on the left, then put that circle on the right so that about half overhangs that right edge. If you put it closer to the right edge, then you're going to have it overhang on the left side. So it just depends upon where you positioned that 3" by 8 or 3" by 4" piece of paper. So just put, and I did not use dimensionals for this piece. You can. I used dimensionals on another piece. But again, up to you. Your call. You really need this therapy tonight? Yay. We're here for you, Anne. It really is. It's good to just kind of get away and stamp with friends and just get lost in the whole creative process. I really find it rejuvenates me. I'm just like excited to do things then. If that makes me weird, so be it. Anybody planning on going to on stage? It's a fun time. Patty and I are definitely going to Pittsburgh. So if anybody wants to come up and join us, we're going to split a hotel room. Um, we're gonna drive up. We're probably going to leave. I don't know if we're going to leave Friday and then come home Saturday or come home Sunday. That's still a little up in the air. So yeah, you really did need it, Natalie. Did you have fun last night? That was so nice of Andy to take you all out and just have a nice, relaxing evening. All right. Let me know when you guys are done with number 12. And we'll go ahead and move on. Just getting ready to turn. He's a good one. We'll keep him. You should get him to stamp with you, Natalie. That would be fun. You can come to Crafty Clock. How does it say? Crafty Clock. Come on over. Okay, done 12, done 12, done 12. All right, let's move on. Here we go. Then arrange your die cut or your fussy punch or whatever pieces you cut from hit number 5 on or around your circle, however it looks pleasing to you, because I don't know what you've used. But just, arrange them so it looks nice. You can use dimensionals, you can use adhesive, you can use glue, whatever's going to work for you. Why, you don't think he'd come and stamp with us? We should have like a date night stamping. Bring the husbands. Sometimes Jim will come down and get into my stuff and he'll make me a card for like our anniversary or something. He's pretty sweet. Doesn't necessarily use stamps, but he'll draw something and then, write something really sweet. So now we got some extra wood. They had to do something on the front porch. So I told him, save those boards, because now with the Cricut, I want to make like those standing welcome signs, like what do I call them? Porch leaners. So we're going to make some of those with like different, like welcome or home, or, crazy dogs live here or something like that. So hopefully I'll find time to work on that soon. This whole working thing just really gets in the way of crafting. And had I won that Mega Millions, I wouldn't have to work anymore. But alas, can you imagine being that person in Illinois, that one person that had the one winning ticket? What are the odds? Gosh. And I think they said if you take like the annuity payout, it was like 700 and something million. Like, well, I guess I could live with that. I'd certainly like to try. All right, are we done with 13? Let me know when we're done with 13. Okay. I see everybody's kind of getting done. All right. Let me see, how many more left? I think. Yeah, and we only have one more left. It was just 14 tonight. 14 hints. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, Claudette. I wonder how much they did spend on the lottery. Hopefully not like a lot. I mean, you only need like one ticket to win. That's all it takes. I think somebody posted on their Facebook page, they're like, I won $2 on the recent like Mega Millions lottery. Please respect our privacy. Yeah, I do have a lot of four-legged ones living here. 6 of them to be exact. When they go outside, that's 24 little muddy paws to wipe. These are funny. That was funny, I thought, though. I won $100 on the lottery once. I think that was like my luck. That was it. I'm done. All right, we're getting done with 13. All right, 14's real easy. You're just going to add any embellishments that you want. And while you're doing that, I am going to show you my final card. I was so excited when I made this. All right, you ready? Ta-da! Isn't that cute? I'm so humble. Isn't that cute? And then I just put the little spider in there. But I love this stamp set. I just thought it was so cute. And this is another one that I'm working on. I'm on a card swap, and I did this one, and I put the witch in upside down, like she fell off her broom. All right, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I like this little bewitching stamp set. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. You're going to stick with bingo, Claudette? Yeah, you were pretty lucky. What DSP? This is, it's in the mini catalog. It's whatever one was on the Halloween page. I forget what it's called, but it's basically black and white. Hang on. I'll go look it up. Hang on. It's right over here on my other table. It is called, oh, it's literally called Black and White Designs. So, because that's what it is. It's all black and white designs. But it's on the pages with like all the Halloween stamp sets. And it's just like black, white, and gray. I think it's like black, basic white, and what's the other color? Gray granite? No. Oh, basic gray, black, and white. So those are all the colors that are in here. So it's, I kind of like it. I thought it was pretty. So that's what I used for this. All right, folks, that's it. I post pictures of your cards. Go to Stampin' with Crafty Klock on Facebook and make sure to post a picture of your card because I want to see what everyone did. I love to see how you can give everyone the same directions and we get all these different beautiful cards. All right, everybody, I will see you next Sunday. Have a great week and enjoy. Bye.